Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Data Anomaly Hunter's Scar, Season 2, Episode 17, Should We Stay or Should We Go? This is one of our Digimon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. The system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as on itch.io, so go take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, though, let's begin with introductions, starting with Aerotan.
Hello, I am Airtan, like Paul. I am the mythic. I am the storyteller for this campaign. I am very much new. I appreciate you guys' support and handing it over to. You're not Arcus.
Hi, I'm Fulker, the brother of Arcus and trapped in Arcus's body. They are a electric basic Harrismon. Onto the Asher.
I am Razim, and I am playing as Asher, the Astral Light type Labramon. God of Death, Lord of Evil, Master of all that is dead or alive. Well, you know. Still living, undead. That. Off to the minion.
Hello y'all, I am IDDoThings, or Ido if you prefer, and I play Haboku, the Lugamon, and specifically the undead Lugamon, who is Necrotic Fire, and minion of Asher, and slowly getting his memory in order, but still a bit scrambled in a lot of areas, as onto the dad of the party.
Hello, I'm Drunk Dragonera, aka the dad of the party, at playing Jace, the Shadow Mythic type Black Gilliman X, whom is in a place he really doesn't want to be and constantly stressing out and trying not to stress up, but totally stressing up, but not stressing out outwardly very much, maybe completely all the time. And they're in a weird position again. Yay! Kotora!
Hello everybody, I'm Raharu. I'll be playing Kotora, the mythic fire type Gabumon, the cinnamon roll of the party. And wondering what is that we're going to ultimately decide to do today. On to you, Tal.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I'll be playing Riv, the mythic water type Vorvamon, who has made Researcher Buddy. Yay. This will not be horribly traumatizing for everyone else around them.
Wahoo! Trauma.
And for the recap, well, considering I'm probably going to have to throw Tal to do the recap tomorrow, I guess I'll pick somebody else. Go for a Gimund.
Oh boy. Well, last time we were led by the Galmon, who are questionably they mean well. We were led towards the location of Naoki after Jace tried to make some coffee. Which, yeah. And, Kotora rated it as, water.
It really was just water.
There was coffee in there, it was just at the bottom. You gotta shake it a little bit first, come on.
Yeah, that's the problem. It wasn't shaken.
And then, Kotora awoke to, with his, food sense, sensing, food in danger, basically got Jace out of the cooking area and started making actual coffee.
Basically, I can hear cooking that bad.
And actually made coffee.
A generous bestowal.
IDDoThings tipped $10, Razim coins.
Oh, thank you for that tip, Ido. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed. On to the next.
So yeah. After that, we packed up and then headed out. But as we were going towards the location, the Galmon started acting a bit strangely because they had entered territory that they weren't entirely familiar with, but still their own territory.
Basically, their former territory that they weren't as familiar with, I think.
Sort of the other way around. You had left
Okay.
their former territory and gone into their
Yeah,
new
okay.
territory.
I know it had something to do with their former territory.
You can practically see the quotation marks around that phrase.
Gimund _ tipped $10, tradition.
Thank you for the tip, Gimund.
And then, soon enough, we did arrive at Naoki's, base of operations, but Naoki had, gone off towards the stream we determined and started making our way that way, and found out that Naoki's stolen data was causing some big issues. As it seemed they were basically rubber banding every so often back to where they were a few seconds ago. They were making progress, just not much.
This totally
2
wasn't
steps
freaking out
forward
Riv at all, by
and
the
2
way.
steps back.
Nope, not at all. Haboku totally didn't notice and remember something important. Totally not. Nope.
Absolutely.
Sounds fake. Sounds fake.
I'm helping.
So yeah, we then kind of announced ourselves to Naoki, and then basically stated we were from the Data Anomaly Hunters as well. With some things, because apparently she also lost the ability to speak too. And
Yeah. Apparently, regularly stole more than just her ability to send messages.
yeah, turns out she took the whole way of communicating. Or rather, he took the whole way of her communicating.
Yeah.
Which is probably not a bad idea if you're trying to shut down a researcher, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's probably a pretty decent decision.
I feel like Riv would explode if his voice was stolen.
He would just immediately do his best to actually invent the text box thing that I was memeing about, instead of it just being like, a visual like gag that doesn't actually exist. That's what would happen.
Communicate.
Riv will communicate. This is correct.
If he
After
has
that-
to tap his thoughts out in Morse code, Riv will get his point across.
After that, Asher and Riv helped return the stolen data back to Naoki. And then they had a researcher moment. Long researcher moment.
A bit longer. They only went down 5 or so interesting side tangents.
Indeed.
And then ruins got brought up. And then we had ruin discussions.
Which Fulgur joined in on.
And those are definitely not side tangents at all.
Yeah, I think that's basically most of it. And then we were trying to decide whether to go to the tree to investigate the spatial anomaly that seems to be occurring there, or go back.
We did send a report.
Yee.
We
So we're
said
kind of hoping, pretending like we're gonna get some sort of response, maybe, so we don't have
We're
to
not.
actually choose.
I mean, I guess we could, but we're not. We're totally not.
Yeah, we ended up sending a letter back to HQ with Jace's ability to apparently hack the environment.
Yeah, it's
He can-
totally a good idea to do that.
Yep, do it all the time, forever and always.
Absolutely no fallout will come from that.
Indeed.
Nope, not at all. These sorts of things, again, totally aren't generally considered taboo. Nope.
Nope. Why would I admit to the party that I'm doing something that's probably terrifying to most people around others that have a bunch of terrifying abilities?
I was about to say, at the very least, for the party, he's like not even in the top half of concerning.
I don't know about, well, we can have that tier list later, folks. That can be a bonus
No, he's
stream.
number 4 out of 6. That's fine.
Riv, there are 7 of you.
Okay, look, I have to count Arcus and Fulgur as like one individual currently.
Hey, you forgot about Mir. So 8.
Okay, fine, but we haven't addressed Mir at all right now. And I also have not brought him up partially because Lightpaw has yet to respond to my...
KK.
Heck, did I?
Yeah, you never responded to my the rest of my things, so I just had you focus on like the mechanical side of things, and then you never responded to the rest of it.
Whoops.
So I have not brought up Mir at all because I was waiting.
It's
New GM, new storyteller, folks.
That's fine.
It's fine. We literally wrote you books. I don't think anybody's going to be upset if you miss 1 or 2 details currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it just went on much longer, I just would have, asked. I just
So
would have brought it up and asked. A wonderful thing that.
you want to lead us off then?
Wow. So the party, as we closed out last week, the party was trying to decide. Well, you guys can see the title. It's "Should We Stay or Should We Go?"
Should we stay or should
Couple
we go
of-
now?
That's
Should
as
we
much as we're
stay,
getting on
should
there
we
because we
go?
don't want to
No
get
one
that
knows. There we
copy-
go.
There will be trouble.
strike. We don't want the YouTube strike. So
We will not get struck for performing it ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's cover
good
rules.
to know.
Yeah.
Hi, musician. You can do a cover as long as you
Yep.
don't profit off it. And if it's part of a greater video, still covered.
It counts as transformative.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Transformative is a very magical thing when it comes to a lot of things being allowed, actually.
Something's bad, something's great. But
Regardless,
continue.
the party isn't quite sure where they're going to go. You've sent a missive to the organization. You're trying to wait for a response, but you're kind of in a holding pattern. Did have one question, and that is, were you going to stay camped at the river, or were you going to return to Naoki's base camp?
On one hand, we kind of already have things set up here. On the other hand, ape together strong. Obviously, this is an out-of-game comment.
Yeah. Out of game
Ah.
comment. Oh, go ahead.
The other problem is heading back to our base camp would involve dealing with the Gaumon again.
Another downside, there's a bunch of the DHH symbology all over that base camp. That's like asking for trouble.
That's not asking for trouble yet. Riv asks for trouble. He hasn't done that yet. Here.
That you're aware of?
Yet.
By the way, Riv, about that Ed I asked earlier.
Yeah, Haboku?
You know, no. That was out of game.
Oh, okay.
So what do we want to do, boys?
And also, are you having this conversation with or without Asher and Kotora, who are currently glued to the valve dock?
Oh, that is
Oh,
true.
Right.
That is a good point. Getting Asher to take down that tent.
Well, that's why I said. That's why I brought up. On one hand, it's already set up there.
We also
It's
gave them
just-
the coordinates for where we currently are, so we're probably stuck here.
Yeah, I was about to say we should probably just stay here at this point to stay grouped up because it's very unlikely we're going to be able to,
Did you, or did you give the coordinates for her base camp?
We gave her coordinates. Jace gave Kotora the coordinates from where we were standing at the time, so it would be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jace doesn't know the coordinates to the base camp. Other people do.
Yeah, he'd have to walk his ass back there and
Yeah.
like look at the numbers and then have it.
Okay.
So we're setting up camp here. Look, we made a decision without making a decision, guys.
So I'm assuming you guys are going to be setting up watch again.
I could take first watch.
Yeah.
It's been an hot minute since you guys have described how you take watches, and I haven't gotten to that episode yet. Cough, cough. So, how are you splitting the watches? Is it going to be 8-hour shifts? Is there going to be an overlap?
Technically, the way that we do it is a mix of 2 and 3 hour watches,
Yeah. And
where the first and third watch take 3 hours and the middle one takes 2 hours.
Cool.
Yeah, and we kind of tend so far with the watches we've tended to do 2 people per watch, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, by doing it this slightly lopsided 3-2-3 way, we can have 3 groups each with 2 people, and they all still get benefits of full rest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that definitely sounds like the way I would have organized it too.
So yeah, I'll take first watch. Who wants to take first watch with Dad?
Well, I rolled a 1, so it looks like I'll be joining Jace.
Wow. I rolled a 1, so I guess I'll spend time with you. I
Oh.
rolled a critical failure, so I guess I'm just gonna hang out with you. Ugh, my heart.
I mean, Riv still kind of wants to talk with Asher, so he'll probably try and take the shift with Asher so they could actually have a talk about things.
Asher will take last.
Guess that leaves
Kotora
Ogre on second watch.
with Kotora, yeah. Kotora definitely doesn't mind doing the watch with Fulgur.
Yeah, we don't
It
really
has
do
been
like
decided.
assigned watches. We just kind of like do a dibs system
Yeah.
on who wants what watch that night.
Yeah,
I'm not
'cause
knocking
sometimes
it,
people want to talk to each other for some reason.
And
I'm not going to
also,
stop you guys from making content.
Yep. And also, like, in character, it also means that, like, depending on how tired or energetic we are, or if we want to get stuck with the worst watch, which is second watch, depending on how we're feeling.
Yeah.
Fulgur's actually pretty good for second watch because of low light vision.
Yep. Well, second watch is the worst one because you sleep beforehand and then you have to go back to sleep after. So,
Ah,
on one hand, you're on the shortest watch. On the other hand, well, that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, as somebody with insomnia, if you wake up and you spend more than like 5 minutes awake, you don't go back to sleep. That's terrible.
There's a reason it is widely considered to be the worst.
I have no idea what that's like.
So yes, we
who wants to make the first watch perception?
Haboku, I think yours is better than mine. I think I can just offer you a dot in assistance.
Yeah. So that is
Because I'm sure you got more than one dot.
Yeah, he has 2 and specialty for it. Or vigilance. So that is
I'm here with my guitar's emotional support, okay?
emotional support guitar.
I can dig up where I left the there you are.
It's over there by that femur you buried last week.
Oh, that's where he went.
That would give me
Femur, I hardly knew her.
but my aim is getting better.
sold the 1. I'll sold the 1. Jeez. Alright, that's a 3 for instinct.
Okie Noted. You don't catch much of anything. First watch, things are settling in. The forest is getting. It's not getting quiet because forests don't get quiet. They go from day noises to night noises. And there's a kind of transitional period between the two where you can usually catch things like bats and foxes. This is that period. You don't catch anything that's out of the ordinary for a forest.
You know, Haboku, is it bad that these towns used to bring me comfort, but now they kind of make me nervous?
I mean, I guess everything that's happened, I guess that would make sense.
I guess it just bothers me it's so normal out here still somehow. And it doesn't feel like it should be at all.
Well, yeah, especially with all the forest stuff happening. The glitch is really bad here.
Yeah, didn't notice it before. Then again, who knows what I didn't notice before?
I mean, you notice it now.
Yeah, but now is a little late. And again, I couldn't have done anything before anyways.
Better late than never. That is how the saying goes, right?
Yes, that is actually how the saying goes. Good job.
Yeah, you got a happy tail wag from him.
Remind me again how I ended up with so many kids? Never mind.
Well, you see, when a mommy, I mean,
Look here,
Especially
you.
considering he's like adopted all of them, effectively.
Indeed.
Now, if I need non-adopted kids, we can work on that.
stay out of my E6 searches, Jace.
No.
I will be AFK for a minute or two.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah,
I mean, I'm on last
no-
watch, so, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing much is happening during you guys watch. Like I said, it's just quiet forest noises, which should be very comforting to people who aren't the two of you specifically. Also Asher, probably. Although, no, because Asher left before he hatched. So, the two of you specifically.
Well, Haboku doesn't really even remember if he's been here before.
I don't know. I think he said yes to specifically. Nudge. The anxiety settles in.
Go, 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 go.
By the way, Jace, if you don't mind me asking, you said the Guardian kind of had something over you that made you do whatever he asked. At what point did you actually, you know, break free from that?
It wasn't much of a spell. It was promises. You know, I only came into the forest because my town got erased, and I didn't know where to go. I knew there was a guardian out here, and I was looking for help. He promised that he would help find the culprit and bring them to justice, so I believed him, because he was a guardian. And he helped me learn to fight, and I don't know, I think it was when one of the other elites just vanished one day, and when I asked about it, he yelled at me, like I should know better than to ask questions. And just starting to notice the things I was doing, the things he asked me to do, the things that others were doing, the little lies, the times that he would be really friendly and then really angry with you. Just kind of all started to sink in that he wasn't going to help me ever. And then it was just fear, honestly. For a long time, I was afraid to leave, even though I knew what was going on was wrong. I knew what happened if I broke the rules. After all, I was one of the people that enforced the rules.
You're
I guess maybe
getting
go ahead.
a very Jace is getting a very puppy-eyed look from Haboku. The more look up that's been heartbroken by what they're hearing.
Just pets over Haboku. And maybe it was Asher's egg, I don't know. I saw it, and I finally made the jump that I wanted to make for a long time. Finally left here, and I did not look back for the longest time. I was pretty sure if I ever came back, they'd find me in a matter of minutes, and Matt, things have definitely changed here. And I expected to run into maybe at least one town, not a bunch of the hippies, trapped in their own devices. Not this much glitch with the replicating tree issue. Everything else, though, yeah. Especially the Beamon out there. That makes me incredibly nervous. I'm surprised they haven't even come yet, because they're wildly loyal, usually.
There, you had to go through all that. But
Yeah.
at least you're not here alone.
It'll be fine. Anyways, in many retrospects, it's my own fault for, being blind and not thinking for myself and just believing that the world is a nice place and expecting other people to be nice all the time. It's fortunately not very true. Came from a small town, and that's the way it was there. Everybody helps everybody. That's not the truth outside of that, though, and not the truth to outsiders. So, live and learn. And you're right, I'm not alone. Just incredibly nervous, as I told Asher. I'm sure it'll be fine. At least I can get stronger now and I don't have to rely on cheating all the damn time. I just thought I was weak.
That's not true.
Well, no, it's not. I had a parasite. Rubs your head. Out of curiosity, what's your first memory?
I am back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Haboku will reach H beneath his cloak oak and show his dog tags. They're not really a memory, but I remember when I first woke up after being fished out of some water. I remember these being really important to me.
Are these dog tags? I'm
That
gonna
was the
look at
question.
them. I said, Jason, are these dog tags?
Yeah, the sort you see at the military. Hey,
Yep. That's what I guessed. That's why Jason's surprised, because he literally just pulled out military-style dog tags in front of him. He's like, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a fucking second.
You
Hold
could
the
hear
phone.
Jace's record scratch.
You're a part of an army?
Haboku will tilt his head. I don't think I was. I remember working with a lot of people.
Well, you know what these are, don't you? Do they have Haboku's name on them, by the way, Haboku?
They do not. They just have. One of them has the shape of the sun, and the other one has the shape of a crescent moon.
What in the world?
Well, shape, I mean engravings.
Yes. Well, do you know what these are typically, Haboku?
I just know they were really important. Like they were part of me.
Well, okay. So, these are called dog tags, and they're giving out to people that are usually in the army or military or armed forces. Like, I didn't have them as an elite, and everybody already kind of knew me. But, soldiers would wear these. That way, if they get killed in battle, they're identifiable no matter how hurt they are. But yours have crests on them. I don't know what that means, but you have identifying tags with crests on them. You might want to show. Oh boy, why am I saying this out loud? Riv these.
Actually, that might be something Asher recognizes.
Oh, Riv, Asher, Fulgur, maybe even. Probably Asher first. But
You're probably right.
I'm sure
And
Riv
I
might
stare
also
at them.
recognize him, but you know.
To be fair, if you don't know who else to ask for like trying to recognize something, Riv is generally a pretty good first shot no matter what it is.
Indeed.
look, Jason's the only know nothing in this party. He knows survival and killing. That's it. That's all you get. And cheating.
And a
Dadhood.
dad.
Yeah, true. But there's not a skill called Profession Dad.
There's custom right there. It's on your sheet.
We'll talk about that later, sir. I'm gonna dad pin that. Haboku, what were you saying?
Great, now my train of thought. I think I remember others having some like them. I don't think they had the same symbols though. I don't know. You see him just lower his head, looking a bit detached.
Well, I need you to pay attention right now, Ruffles your head. You can do that weird zone out for the next 12 hours thing after it's our rest time, okay?
Okay.
Yes, Jason, that's right, Jen.
I'll see about talking with Asher and Riv and maybe Fulger tomorrow about it. Once we get this hopefully worked out.
Yeah, just interesting that you all have these identifier tags. Alright. Sorry I can't be more use, as I told Asher a million times. I never really paid attention to church and started skipping it as soon as I could, so all that like history, lore, life, death stuff just motions over his own head.
I think you helped a bit. I didn't really think they were all that important. And well, I didn't really understand and how important they were. I just knew they were important to me specifically.
Well, another piece to your puzzle at least.
Yeah. Thank you.
Boops.
And you get a nuzzle from Haboku.
Do you want to know a secret really quickly?
Haboku will lean in curiously.
Asher used to be just this cuddly when he was younger. Especially late at night. Quiet nights. He didn't like them. At least I don't think he liked them. Then again, maybe he was perfectly fine. It was really hard to read him as a child, because one second he'd be happy and then he'd be upset. But that's children, isn't it?
You just get a laugh from Haboku.
You also get a laugh from the forest.
Excuse me, what?
What?
Is that Kamimon lady just listening in on us?
No, we just got a laugh from the forest.
It sounded like a lupine laugh, at least.
We gotta check that out, don't we?
Yeah.
I swear, if it's one of those whatever mons that immediately threaten me upon waking, I might just let Asher smite him.
Do we see anything?
Do either of you have low light vision?
No, I do not.
Nope.
Haboku, Haboku, you
does
smell.
have his fire attack though that can act as light, correct?
Yeah.
Also, there is no low light vision.
Oh, dim vision, but you
Yeah.
know.
Dim vision.
Yeah, dim vision.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have light sources, so
Yeah. So I guess scent will work too in this case. At least what does Haboku pick up?
River and Galmon. Although it smells very Galmon. It might actually not be Galmon. It might be Galgamon that you're smelling. Did you guys think he was going to leave you alone?
Haboku will, well, can he pinpoint whatever direction he's in?
He is not upstream or he is not upwind, but he's not downwind either. And he's definitely on this side of the stream. Scent is not really kind of... Scent's a little finicky about directions. Because this is all his territory, technically.
Okay. Haboku will give his best educated guess as and just as wave in a direction.
They're watching us, aren't they?
It doesn't seem like it's the younger ones. Sounds like it smells a bit older.
As long as he leaves us alone, we're fine. All right, back to watch.
I mean, he
Any
did
requests?
chuckle when you made the comment about kids.
Any requests? I can play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I can play actual music. I'll just play something. I think we're good to pass the scene unless Haboku has more. So we're not
Good
eating
to
up too much
pass.
time.
I'm good to pass.
Kotora, Fulgur's turn.
Yeah.
One little bit of tabletop housekeeping first. Both of you take a boost die.
Oh boy.
That was some good role play.
Hey, somebody who remembers that.
Besides, like, you and me.
I remember it, but I'm a player right now. I'm not GMing.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I swear, normally it's literally just me and Zim that give those out.
Probably.
Asher, Kotora, who's giving me your perception check?
It's Fulgur and
Me.
Cora.
Fulgur, Cora. Why did I say Asher?
Asher's living
Latent
rent-free.
fear of shenanigans by storyteller.
I can. How is your perception, Fulgur? My perception, Kotra's perception is 2, and I'm thinking of going body instincts. So
I figure that for watches, you could definitely assist for a perception.
fair. But I guess which of ours is higher? How would your perception roll be?
Maybe using perception, logic, mind for 8 total.
Mine is also 8, so either of us could go. Do you have 2 perception or 3?
2.
Fulgur does have dim vision, you said.
Yeah.
Is that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
then
able to see in low light conditions.
Means that Fulgur should
Okay,
probably do the roll.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
Fulgur should probably do the roll again.
Yeah,
and Fulgur will
basically it's the tiebreaker, I think, is that
Yeah.
Fulgur has the dim vision, so
Yeah, let's go with that. And you can get two die from Kotora.
Yay. That's a lot of 2s.
Yeah.
that is a lot of 2s. Okay, and now that we've locked that in, Kotora, you
Yeah.
smell something familiar, and it's tickling the back of your memory. You can't quite place it, but it is tickling your, oh goodness, this is exciting, and you can't figure out quite why. Especially when in the middle of your watch, there is a thunk of something ceramic landing on the ground by the tent where Jace was standing when he sent the message.
Kotora, what you call it, begins sniffing the air for a bit. The ears on his pelt begin to wiggle. Something smells nice, but I don't really know what it is.
Specifically, it smells bitter, but it smells bitter in a way that isn't off-putting for some reason.
Oh, so what was that? Kotora says about the tongue.
I don't know.
Kotora is going to investigate where the thunk noise came from.
You see,
Volker's gonna follow.
Fulgur, you are able to see it before Kotora does, just because, there's not a whole lot of light going around right now, and it specifically landed in the shadow, but you can see the letter that Kotora sent to headquarters.
You mean Jace?
That Jace sent to Kotora wrote the letter, and Jace sent it to the headquarters.
Okay. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it looks like it wasn't in an empty spot when it arrived, because it is in the middle of a coffee cup. And it appears to have fused with said coffee cup.
Volker's gonna go over to it and pick it up?
You do see that there is a reply on it.
Oh.
Very, very short reply. You kind of have to fold back a little bit of the letter to read the reply, because, the paper is fused to the coffee cup.
Kotora. Go ahead.
Kotora is going to produce a flame from one of his paws to give us a better light.
Is paper supposed to do this? As Volker shows Kotora the coffee cup?
Kotora is going to shake his head. No, as far as I've ever seen paper, no. I think whatever Jace did ended up doing this to this paper and that poor coffee mug.
I was gonna say, don't let Asher see it, because he will absolutely blame Jace's attempt at making coffee for this.
Does anyone have a long memory that wants to make a DAH check?
A what?
A
the organizational lore check.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I think it's better. I think it's better if Fulgur does that. Although, actually, wait.
If neither of you has the chops for it, you can always save that for when the full party wakes up.
Actually, Volker has 9 dice.
I was about to say, Fulgur is going to be pretty good at lore.
Yeah, and I can give you 1 lore with Kotora. Oh, wait, no, actually, I can just give you 2 teamwork.
Yeah, 7.
Nice.
7 logic lore.
You have seen you've seen this coffee mug in a couple of places in the DAH headquarters, but this specific mug has a specific chip in it that you have only seen in one place. You are pretty sure this letter is now fused with Kino's coffee cup.
Oh.
So
It is a black coffee mug that says liquid willpower.
This is weird, but I think Arcus has seen this before.
Oh? What is it, then?
Oh. Hmm. It's weird because it's Arcus who's seen this. So,
Are you...
how do
are
I
you...
put it?
Have you...
Arcus thinks it's Kinos?
Have you... Kotora was just about to say, have you seen this... Has Arcus seen this specific coffee mug before and then record scratch? Oh. By the way, Kino is the guardian, right?
Ye.
Kiga
Yeah.
is the assistant.
Yeah.
And I totally didn't mix those up in my notes.
But you may call it.
Okay, so were you meaning for this to be Kiga?
I was meaning for this to be Kiga.
That's okay. We can retcon that.
I was about to say this is a pretty simple retcon right here.
Yeah.
Ye.
I mean, still record scratch though.
What?
That's
Yay.
that's is Kiga's coffee mug. So that letter got sent directly to her office.
Olger's gonna slowly nod his head.
Oh. Well, actually. Wait. So we got it. Somebody ended up sending it back. So, is there anything in it? Is there anything in it? A response or something? Kotora is gonna read it, or try to.
How do you read a coffee mug?
The letter.
Well,
the
no,
letter-
the coffee mug is pretty easy to read. The lettering is on part of it that is still exposed after the fusion. The letter, though, you can definitely tell that they had to fold it this way and that, and possibly interpolate some of the information, because since it's fused into the middle of the coffee cup, they couldn't get at whatever was in the actual coffee cup, so they had to read around a big giant hole
Oh no.
all the way through the letter. But the reply is support inbound, stand by.
Kotora's eyes kind of light up as he shows this to Fulgur.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. We are getting some assistance here. That's great. Should we tell this to the others right now, or should we wait until the morning? Maybe we could just tell Jace.
I wonder if it says how long it'll take for them to get here on here. And Fulker's gonna see if she wrote, like, how long it'll take.
So the reply is basically written around the interior of the of one of the exposed curling edges of the report. Like if the report is written on standard school paper, this is written on the margin along the marginal border, basically.
I get it.
The other side of it has a similar thing. It looks like she ran out of room and decided to use both sides. That just indicates a general time frame of however long it is from the main city to here. I think you said it was 3 days journey.
It was 3 days from the forest edge, and we took a train that took 1 day to get here. So
Yeah, so more like
So
four to
it's
five.
probably more like
4 to
a
5.
week. then
Probably more like
Yeah.
a week and a
Yeah.
half, depending.
so it's news. It's up to you guys to determine if that's good news or bad news.
Yeah. Okay.
At least it does list a time frame.
Yeah. It'd be around a week around a week or so.
Do you think we could stay in one location that long, though, here?
Well, I mean, what's the name of the research again?
Naoki.
I mean, Naoki has been here for a while, and she has somehow survived for a while. So perhaps yes. There's got to be some way that they ended up avoiding detection or aggro from other places. Although unfortunately we have probably gotten aggro ourselves at some point during our stay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to discuss it with the rest of them, but having a response is reassuring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we wait until the morning to tell the others about this, or should we tell them now? Or maybe
Probably wait till morning, but maybe make a copy just in case.
not a bad idea. After all, I'm not entirely sure if this thing is going to remain intact.
Plus,
Fogger, can you write? Because I'm not entirely sure if I can write correctly in the dark, and I and it's uncomfortable if I do it with one paw using flame.
yeah, sure. I used to be the one who took notes of the runes when me and Arcus went exploring.
Okay, good. You do
Yeah,
have you do have a lot of those, what you may call it, note paper.
okay. Can I have one?
Can I interest you in a hole punch?
No. Closes the door for that one. Back to the library you go.
I'm looking forward to getting that joke.
It was
didn't?
a joke.
I thought I told you
I was
to
gonna-
watch the one episode I ran.
Yeah. It was a joke spawned from one episode where Serda couldn't come, and so Sim took over.
Ah,
And that old lady ripped off half the party. I think until she got to like two of the PCs, and both of those last two PCs were like, no.
Actually, I think she mostly ripped off Kotora because Fogel wasn't interacting much with her.
Yeah,
No.
that's true.
So yeah, Folger's gonna begin copying the report in a easier to read format. Well, should we hold on to this to return to her later?
Yes. Hopefully there's a way to unfuse the paper in the and unfuse the paper in the coffee mug. Although maybe we can just rip it off later.
I mean, can't Asher do that stuff?
Actually, yeah, you're right.
I am so happy one of you remembered.
And this one must be easier for him since it's not a whole person; it's just an object.
Hmm. And then Folger's gonna take another piece of paper and then write down, "Can you please unfuse this?" And then going to put it outside of Asher's tent. He's also gonna anchor the note down with the mug, so it probably won't fly away, but it could.
Yeah.
A timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
Kenku just resubscribed for 31 months. Woot.
Wow, good going, Kenku.
Kengu, thank you so much for that resub and your 31 months of support.
Okay, do either of you want to do anything else? Do you want to, Kotora, do you want to try to track down that mysterious bitter scent that you couldn't identify, or would you prefer to rest and see if you can find it again in the morning?
Actually, Kotora is kind of curious about the bitter scent. I think I'd like to see if I can find that right now. Although unfortunately, Kotora's nose isn't as good as Haboku for guiding him to places.
Yeah. Give me a survival, right? That's a thing that we have.
Yeah,
Survival skill, yeah.
I'll
You
go
can take
buddy.
2 from Folger on survival.
Okay, I'll go buddy instinct survival.
Sounds good.
Aww. Oh, there's so many ones.
Where's that true balance?
I'll reroll 2 of those. Okay,
Hey,
that
you
went,
even canceled out that last one.
yeah. So that went from 4 to 7.
All right. It doesn't take you as long as you would expect, but you do end up tracking it down, and you can, as soon as you see the plant physically, you know why it was tripping your bitter, not bad senses. You find a raw coffee plant ready to harvest.
So, what's this?
It's a coffee plant. I wasn't expecting to find that to find one of these in this part of the forest.
Is this what the coffee is made from?
Well, the seeds inside of it, the seeds inside of it that you harvest from it would be yes. Kotra is going to try to harvest the plant and see how many seeds he can get from it.
Are you going to try to harvest the plant or the berries?
The berries.
Okay.
we have some fan art.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh,
Why?
I
Oh
fear.
no.
Because I remember the conversation we had before the recording started, Zim. That's why, oh no.
Is there something you should be afraid of?
Oh, I
Oh,
want to
there's
be
plenty I
the
should be afraid of, but let's see what's going on.
Well, it's just a researcher chat. From Ido.
aw.
Aww.
Oh.
Researcher chat.
Aww.
Adorable.
That is
There's
adorable.
so many text bubbles.
Some of them are even overlapping, which is exactly correct.
Indeed.
Oh, Folker even has the cloak.
The blanket, yeah.
Yep.
That is adorable.
It is.
I love how he's basically anxious but also interested at the very exact same time in
Indeed.
that
Yep.
art.
He's so worried. And yet anyway.
Really nice, Ido. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyways, back to the
So
scene.
like,
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if he was afraid that somebody would have drawn the other thing.
That was before the recording. I have no idea what you're talking about. So, you are able to harvest goodness. You were able to harvest enough coffee berries from this that you think you can probably work this down into a pretty decent supply of coffee.
Nice.
We're way too late for a clip. Anyway,
Hey, Fogger, do you happen to have any any of those sags from this noseberries that you're not using?
So, real quick, it is not too late for a clip. They could go to the Twitch VOD and make a clip there.
Yep. They can in fact do that.
Raijin, would you go make a clip of that, please? Love ya.
Thank you, Rajan.
I think I do, but they still have snowberries in them. I got a lot.
Ah, fair. I should have some containers in my backpack. I just want to put all these coffee berries in them. Nuckies. I'm just gonna put inside on Kotora's supplies or items rather, coffee berries.
I will get you actual like figures for how much coffee you can make from them.
Noted.
No, I wonder.
Hmm? What's up?
As Folker has the snowberries out, do you think this would work with coffee?
Kotora is going to think. I mean, sure. there is such thing as iced coffee. I learned that I learned that in what's the name of the ice area again?
Corey.
Or,
Yeah. I learned that in Corey. I could try and see if the snow berries go well with the coffee berries. There's a there I'm not sure if the flavors will complement each other or not, but we can give it a try.
Yeah. And he raises a claw in the air.
Let's try and do that in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we wake up the others now?
Yeah. It should be time for it should be almost time for the next shift.
And Folker's gonna go towards Asher's tent and wake up Asher.
And Kotra's gonna go to his and Rib's then to pick up Rib.
Who dares disturb the god of death?
Folker's gonna be like the 1,000-yard stare.
Oh, hi, Folger. Is it my turn?
He's gonna slowly nod.
All right, sleep well.
Oh, also, there's a small project for you here. And he's gonna point to the mug with the paper fused.
Oh, interesting. You want me to separate them?
He's gonna nod.
Understood.
You gotta keep them separated.
Then Folker's gonna go back to his tent.
Bow, 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 bow. So, craft check for separating the paper and the mug, I would say.
That sounds appropriate to me.
However, he's going to take the properties of the paper, put that into the mug, and the ceramic of the mug into the paper. But he's going to do his best to make it disguised so that nobody will know that the mug is, paper until after they pour liquid in.
Oh no.
If it changes your mind on this, there's already some staining. You don't.
A resplendent offering.
Oh wow.
Chaosum tipped $80. Yeet.
Well, thank you so much for that tip, Chaosum. I really
thank you.
appreciate the support. That is the tip goal fully completed.
Whoa.
It's because I made a music joke, isn't it? Lost my train of thought.
Asher was laying a trap of making the mug look and feel like it's supposed to, but in reality, as soon as you pour paper on it, or pour any liquid into it, it's just the bottom will fall out, and it turns out to just be paper.
And you were bringing up the staining.
Yes, there's some staining on the papyrus paper that makes it quite evident that there is actually still liquid in this coffee cup. I wouldn't call it coffee anymore, but there is still liquid in this coffee cup.
Ah. In that
A
case,
fluid
he will try
previously
it
known
out and then do this.
Try the liquid?
No, the separating it out
Oh,
into
You
the...
said try, not dry.
No, I am going to dry it out and then try to basically make it where it'll fall apart as soon as somebody pours liquid into it. But otherwise, it'll look the same as it was.
all right. Give me the craft check. I will say this is probably going to be it's creative, but it's creative in a way that's going to be more difficult for you to complete. So
So they cancel each other out. I'm okay with that. Yes! Yes!
Wow.
I'm good with
Dice.
this.
You have achieved
where's
your
that
hero
Nova
dice.
gif?
Just win?
Just win.
Just win.
Just win. Yeah. Guys, it's not that hard.
Just win.
Turn off brain and just win.
Quick question. While you are separating the two, are you unfurling the letter or are you leaving it folded?
We will unfurl it.
Okay. So you now have a ceramic letter and a paper cup. We're just going to call this paper mache.
But it looks and feels like ceramic.
But it has the absorbency of paper. Got it. Which means that you also just invented waterproof paper.
No.
Because if it looks and feels like ceramic, or if it looks and feels like paper but has ceramic,
Oh, okay, to put this
properties.
into a different perspective, I am taking the property of it feeling like ceramic, you know, the touch sensation of ceramic, leaving that in the mug, taking the look of ceramic, leaving that in the mug, but the absorbency and all that of paper, and put that into the mug.
He literally wants this mug to fall apart the moment that somebody puts coffee in it.
Exactly.
Oh no, I know that. I'm just saying that the converse to that is the letter over there now has the look and feel of paper, but is water resistant
Oh, yes.
and brittle.
Yes.
So that's interesting. I'm pretty sure that's a preserved wing or something, but neat. You just invented waterproof paper and a prank cup.
Only Asher can do this.
Hashtag just God things. Riv, what are your thoughts on that?
I think this was still in the tent. I don't think Riv has come out yet.
Well, because I was just waiting for that stuff to resolve before doing anything.
Yeah.
Because he was doing this like right away.
So Riv's thought on that was,
Because Riv's thought on that was being woken up by Kotora right now.
Yeah.
where are my glasses?
To be fair, he doesn't actually need them. He just uses them as like a little mini information display, and that's it. Like personal.
No, I know that. But can Riv possibly be seen without his glasses?
Who do you think he
Siri,
is? Johnny Bravo?
I was about to say, Deary, I can't hear you without my glasses.
Also, I'm referencing the Johnny Bravo Scooby-Doo crossover where
My glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses.
Velma picks up
I remember that one.
yeah. I that's literally, in my opinion, one of the best cartoon gags, and it's like one of the simplest ones ever.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to quote Courage the Cowardly Dog there, because that is my favorite quote from that show.
Courage the Cowardly Dog is also amazing.
It is. Also, yes, Kotora is waking up Riv.
Yep.
Riv.
And,
Riv,
Huh?
Riv. It's
how is
time.
it? Okay.
Yeah, it's time for your watch.
Okay, grabbing my stuff.
Yeah. By the way, though, before you go, apparently we did ended up getting a response from HQ. We're gonna be waiting until morning to discuss it about it.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
I wasn't expecting to get anything.
I mean, neither was I, but I guess I guess somebody at HQ is actually capable of sending the letter back. And
Ah.
also, I guess just sending objects in general because apparently the letter somehow got fused into Kiga's coffee mug. I hope she's not upset about that.
You think Kiga sent it then? It might have gotten fused into her mug when we sent it.
Yeah, I think that's what happened when Jace did his thing. I'm not sure if it was Kiga that sent it, but that was definitely Kiga's coffee mug.
Smash cut to Kiga looking like a Gretsuko.
Well, if it's anything like Gretzico, then I'm fine until season 3.
Jace, it's season 2.
Well, we're in season 1 right now, so I got a whole season to not be afraid of her.
I mean, we're season 2, but
Yeah, we're season 2, episode 17. By the time we get back to the headquarters, you will be in season 3.
That's tomorrow Jace's problem.
future Chase's problem. Hell yeah.
He's got what, 6 problems here? And Kiga ain't one of them.
She could be. You never know.
That depends. Were you planning to adopt any of the Gaomon?
No.
You sure? You're here anyway.
I'm absolutely positively sure that I have enough children right now. Adopted children, at least.
Also, why would any of them go with Jace? They still look at Jace and Asher like they're evil.
Oh, they won't, but they will. They will follow Haboku or Kotora to the ends of the earth.
So it sounds like Haboku or Kotora can adopt these ones. I'm done adopting children.
For now.
For now.
For now.
For now.
Okay, Echo, thank you.
The woods are beautiful, dark, and deep.
No.
We literally have an echo chamber here, ladies and gentlemen.
Asher or Riv, who's going to give me your perception check?
I'm not sure if I should even offer, considering that Riv is gonna be trying to talk to Asher, and I don't know how this is gonna go.
Okay, so I guess I'll just go ahead and roll by myself.
I mean, look, we can roll, but like, I just don't know if you want us to roll for, because like, I don't know how this is gonna go in a second. So,
understand?
Do you want us to like roll after the scene when we're actually paying damn attention?
You know, that's probably a good point, because it'll also let me decide what the difficulty of the perception check should be.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Difficulty? Is that the right phrase?
I'll
be looking at system. Yeah, I'll be looking at the system documents. You two.
Yeah.
Talk amongst
Difficulty is
yourselves.
what is the target number of like what counts as a success. The SR is the success requirement for a roll.
Ah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So, Riv is just gonna go ahead and like walk up and just kind of like blink and look at the thing and just go, "Oh, is that the letter?"
Yes, I just finished separating them out.
Oh, okay, good. That's a lot easier than what I would try to do.
Which is...
Try and see if I could read the data, even if it was still inside of the coffee cup. It would probably take me a long time. But I could probably do it.
Probably better to go this route.
Yeah. But it would have been interesting. But, okay, just real quick, I do just need to ask, what in the world were you thinking with trying to knock the Digimon, like, back into the ground because someone was trying to call you good? Like, we just spent all that time trying to help them.
Well, for starters on that, you all were trying to help them. I wanted to just continue on and get to... Anoki?
Naoki.
Naoki.
Yeah,
I just wanted to get to Naoki because that's what our mission was. I still don't think I trust those ones that we helped.
I mean, if you only help people that you explicitly trust, then... well, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of helping going around. But, look, just because you don't trust them, that isn't a reason to do something that you knew would put them in some sort of danger. They hadn't exactly recovered yet, and, well... the forest was trying to effectively take every bit of energy that they had and keep them trapped there. Regardless of if you trust them or not, that's not something that you should have done. And besides, at that point, you had tried helping them multiple times, because we had already, as a group, kind of done it, so... you weren't just completely opposed to helping them, so what's going on with that? You have to have an actual reason that you tried to do that all of a sudden.
Just getting a head start on things.
On what?
What? You cut out.
Oh, he just said on what?
What they're gonna think anyways?
Okay, clarifying questions. Who are you referring to when you say they? And what is it that you think that they're going to think?
Well, they would be you, the others in the group, the ones that were helped, the world as a whole, really.
And the what that you think that all of us are going to think?
Oh, that I'm cruel and awful and evil and should be shunned and, no friends.
Okay, why would I think that about you in any way? The only thing that's really upset me that you've done is the whole put people in danger all of the sudden. So besides that, I mean, I don't really see a single reason that I'd consider you to be an evil individual that deserves no friends. I mean, I'd rather just help you instead, if at all possible. I mean, that's kind of also true for everyone, but that still applies to you.
Everyone winds up thinking that eventually, anyways.
Okay, and how long is eventually here?
Well, I can at least say more than a year.
Okay, well, you can say that they'll just. Everyone will eventually think it anyways, but unless you go around hurting people and we can't get you to stop for whatever reason, then I don't really think that eventually is ever gonna show up for me. I'd rather try and help people and think the best of them, and I don't know why I'd just suddenly decide that you are evil incarnate. I mean, honestly, I don't even really hate Lev that much, so I mean that should really set the bar pretty high.
Don't hate what?
Someone that I met and did a lot of bad things. They, and I don't say this lightly, the world might legitimately be better without them, but I also don't hate them. So I don't know why I'd hate you.
Because eventually, someday, I'm going to come for Kotora. Or I will come for you, and it'll be Kotora in your position.
Wait, is this about the whole death thing?
If you want to refer to it that way, yes.
Okay, and how would you like it referred to?
It's a real thing.
I mean, I didn't exactly say that it wasn't. Okay, you know what? Fine. Just how about this? Prove it right now. I have a point to this. Just prove it.
Prove what?
That you're the god of death. Although, also, I mean, are you the god of death or the god of the dead? Because there is technically speaking a distinction, and I know you say that you're the god of death, but also, well, you know, there is an important distinction. And I know you've mentioned before that, you know, the whole reincarnation thing, and that makes you sound more like dead than death, but I mean, I guess it could be both.
Some of it is still a little foggy. But the domains I was in charge of was reaping, laying judgment on where they go, and the entirety of the dark area.
Okay, and was the dark area actually filled with anyone, or was it just more of a waiting room to be judged?
Oh, there's lots of people there.
Well, yeah, but are they there permanently, or are they just there until they could be, you know, judged?
Well, they get judged automatically when before they enter the dark area. I would determine where they go. And then they wait until they get... Lightpaw, if you want to call for that, go for it.
What?
Lightpaw sent me a DM.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to ask just real quickly, is this causing Asher to introspect, or is he just repeating what he already knows?
He is
Is
trying to
with-
think on things more deeply.
Give me a soul check.
I'm going to guess soul plus lore.
Yeah, we'll go with soul lore. And if you have an appropriate expertise, empathic maybe, or instinct.
Well, you can give a bonus to a particular expertise, but the expertise is still up to us.
Okay, that's fine.
But in this case, Asher, I'm going to use forceful because, well, Asher's not exactly one that beats around the bush. If he wants something, he's going to get it.
Even if he's taking it from himself. Okay,
Yeah.
I can buy that.
I'm going to willpower that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Wow.
I'm going to, I mean, we are doing a long rest still. So, yeah, I'm going to vigor boost that because I cannot leave that many nines on the table. Just
Again,
sitting there.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, that's a lot of 9s.
That's what we call temptation.
Yes. And I am
The
absolutely
dice
giving
went,
into it.
you know you wanna.
Here we go.
Turns out
I'm
you
good with
clean
an 11.
Asher, you're able to recover more of the details of your exact role in the Dark World, how you made those judgments, and even starting to recall a few specific Digimon whose souls you did judge each way as having done great good or great evil and being deserving of a reward or a punishment after their lives. You're
Okay.
able to dig really deep in there and actually get specific memories of the sort of the day-to-day details of being who you were.
Well, technically still are.
The rest of who you are.
Yeah. There are a lot of Digimon there. There are parts of them. Of some, there's... It's kind of both a paradise and a place to torture. Those that did bad, they would sometimes be separated. The evil or corrupt parts of them, their data, would be sent to the pits. Those who did good would go in and enjoy some bliss until they are reincarnated. The
Okay.
excess data gets returned to the main digital world. I know you were there many times.
I mean, okay, this is very interesting, and I would like to continue talking about it. But first, prove it.
Right this second, I don't have a means to prove it unless outside of, smiting a tree. But that can just be written off as just a normal ability anybody else can use. You've
Well,
seen
I
me
mean, a
use my
rare one.
ability to. You've seen my ability to rewrite how the world works. Separate data, put it around, manipulate it. I don't
Which
know
is
if anyone else has that.
which is definitely very strong and unique as far as I'm aware, but I mean, I'm very capable of taking in data. I know someone else that was, I guess, infesting and overwriting data. They could do that. Jace is able to rewrite values of things, including locational data. I mean, Haboku over there is alive without his core, so I'm pretty sure he's holding himself together with willpower or something, because his core is not there, as far as I think any of us can really tell. So, I mean, sure, it's strong, and you've definitely seen the most in tune of data than anyone I've ever met, but that's not exactly proof of anything. So, I mean, if you can't prove something, then whether or not it's true doesn't matter. Because here's the thing, you can talk as much as you want about how you're the god of death or the dead or whatever roles you have or whatever powers you have or abilities. But that doesn't mean that people are going to believe you just because you're saying it and you're capable of doing some things. You need to be able to actually, prove it somehow. That, and like you mentioned, you can't really do that right now. That's not inside your control.
I
But what you
can't do
can
that
prove,
right this second. But we go back to the town, go to some old person's home, and I can tell you the exact second that they will pass.
which would definitely be some good evidence. But there's also a difference between evidence and proof. I will absolutely, help you gather as much evidence as possible, because I want to help you. But the point is that unless you can prove it, it doesn't matter. But what you can prove that you want to try and help people, or that you want to do good things, or that you want to be seen as more than just something to be hated and vilified. I mean, you tried to become a medic. That seems very like you want to help people. So I don't know why you're so worried about trying to get ahead of things, because, well, it seems to me like you're just trying to complete some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy about it. You're trying to act out because you expect to be hated, and people aren't hating you as much as you thought. And so you want, I don't know, I guess a return to normalcy or something, but you have a chance right now to prove that you're more than what your titles are.
The thing here is, it's never mattered what I've done. At least I have no memories of any time that it's made a difference. I perform a miracle and spare somebody from dying, give them more years. But that end still comes. And they still hold me accountable for being cruel and taking them away, their loved ones.
Well, I mean, that's dumb, but I guess
But
that's
it's
not
what
exactly
they
the
do.
point.
It's what happens every time. And every single time somebody promises me that they'll be different. Maybe you will. I don't think that Kotora will.
I mean, have you ever thought about what... I mean, I guess you probably have at some point, but do you ever remember thinking about what a world would be like without death? Because, well, I have. And death is not something that I ever want to, I guess, solve.
I have vague recollections of one period where I did that.
Can you, can you promise to never do that again ever?
I don't remember all the details of it, but I do remember deciding never to do that.
Okay, good. Because, not being able to die doesn't mean that you don't get, injured or, sick or any other extremely nasty thing that happens. So, technically speaking, if you can't die, you could still get smashed into paste by a boulder and be alive for every moment of that and not be able to die. And I don't think that that's a nice thing and that should ever happen to anyone.
For some, it is a mercy. For those left behind, it is a curse. There's a reason that there isn't a temple to me in the city. There's a bunch of other temples to other gods. Not one for me.
Do you even want worship?
Sorry to cut in, but I just had a headcanon of everybody in the room just slowly looking over at Riv.
Over what?
Do you even want worship? And everybody just stares at Riv for several moments.
Well, there's a difference between how he's been, acts out about things and whether or not he actually wants something.
Yeah,
Oh, I know,
I'm
but
just
I want to
asking
make
if
the
he
joke.
actually wants it.
Oh, fair enough.
The joke was right there. I had to.
That's fair.
Fair.
Yes and no. Which isn't helpful for your question, but
Let me guess, you want the respect, but you don't actually need the attention.
that and a lot of in the past, they tend to do a lot of them
it
get
attracts
very
crazies.
yes. The ones that are like, oh, I'm doing Asher's worst will by murdering this random child.
Yeah, that probably sounds like it would be an ongoing problem. But
Well,
look,
you get a load of Ares worshippers.
Look. I will help you find as much evidence and proof as possible. Because, look, I'm not trying to say that I don't believe you about it. But, again, if you can't prove it, then what does it matter going around claiming that you're the god of death?
But what would count as proof?
I mean, I guess there's more than a couple of things, but... Well, first of all, we need a whole lot of evidence to back it up, because singular acts can be pretty easily faked. So basically, we'd have to build an entire portfolio and dossier on a whole lot of things. And I don't know if you want to hear all the things that we'd have to get together for it to technically count as a proof instead of just evidence that could create a preponderance of it. But the important part is that I don't think that you should be going around trying to get ahead of it like it's some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy. Because, well, even if it hasn't worked in the past, is that any reason to stop trying now? You don't have control of how people have acted in the past, but you definitely you're definitely in control of how you're treating other people right now.
I guess that's fair. But it's also I've seen this play out countless times.
Then why bother get out ahead of it? If you already know how it's going to end, why are you trying to speed it up? It's obvious that you think you can affect something about it.
I don't know. A lot of it is hazy. I don't remember everything. There is... There is a lot. A lot of mixed matched memories all floating around. A lot of ideas and concepts. I mean,
Well-
I've got a small memory of part of a ritual to summon Lucymon.
Okay, again, interesting, and I do want to hear about that, but kind of not the focus right now. But I'll definitely be asking you about that later.
Probably shouldn't. That is not one that we want to bring here.
Well, no, but that also means that if I know about it, I can also, reliably tell if someone is attempting to do that. Knowledge by
That's
itself
fair.
can be dangerous, but it's how you use it.
I think all the Digi sacrifices might give it away.
Well, yes, but also Riv is of the opinion that knowing the exact thing that something is attempting to do is the best way of not letting them do the thing that they're exactly trying to do.
Which, honestly, he's not wrong.
So obviously he's not going to do it himself, but also no matter how, like, technically speaking, heinous the process is, he wants to know it. But he's just gonna take a breath and go. So I mean, again, I just want to focus on the part that I'm really trying to get across. I don't think that you should just give up before trying. And could you please not try and make everyone think that you're an evil villain of some kind, even if you think that they're going to think that anyway? I mean, you might as well try.
Well, there's... Again, not everything is clear. I don't remember all of it. But I do know that one of my titles, Lord of Evil, isn't necessarily from me being evil so much as I am Lord to all, to a lot of very, very nasty creatures.
Well, then it sounds like you could control them.
Probably not like this.
Well, probably not, but I'm just saying for the whole title of evil then. I mean, it just sounds like you control them, and it's not exactly... It just sounds like you have a branding issue on that one.
Hey, Asher,
Who was
as part of that 11 you got a minute ago, would you like to recover another of your epithets?
Sure.
When you brought up your epithet, you remembered that there is another one that gets used on you sometimes, very rarely. Some people call you the kindly master.
Oh yeah, he's not going to share that.
But what could be the issue?
Somebody called him kind. Such a kind boy.
But like I said, it just sounds like you have a bit of a branding issue. And also, I'm not particularly focused on what exact titles you have and what they mean so much as, I guess, trying to convince you to not give up before you've given it a good try again.
Fraction. I'm picturing Sauron with the recycle emblem instead of the one ring around his finger.
I mean, now I want to know what you said, I know.
He probably just laughed like I did. Holy crap.
What happened? Did I miss something?
Raijin made a funny comment. Some people reacted quite instantly to it.
Oh.
Oh, we've lost the squeaky.
So, Asher, Riv, you guys are having a scene.
Yeah. There's a reason I went into this saying I don't know how this is going to go.
I will consider it.
Okay, can you at least hold off on doing things that you know are going to actually potentially harm other people just because someone isn't going along with your expectations of being called evil?
I will do so. At least
Okay, thanks.
if
So,
that's the reason they don't. At least if that's the reason.
Okay, so in that case, you said a lot of things that I have a whole lot of questions about. Text bubble, text bubble, text bubble, text bubble, text bubble.
Sure, could you give me a difficult perception roll, please?
A difficult perception roll.
And this
You
is
could
how
also
we
try
die.
asking Riv to not right now. He's chosen to roll instead.
I'm just gonna stick with that.
Uh-oh. I think our GM just broke. Wait, do we got a new breaker?
And yes, Frosty Bite. Yes.
Okay.
Do we need to get a GM break counter going?
No.
Uh,
No,
well,
we're-
while he's recovering, I do have fan art from Ido to bring up.
Ooh.
Didn't feel good for doing it while during that scene, but there you go.
Nice.
I remind the party that everybody promised to not tell anybody I could do that.
I have a feeling she knows.
She doesn't know who did it.
No, but I think she could try process of elimination.
Yeah.
Shh. Let me pretend like I'm safe, damn it.
Imagine if she was taking a sip when that happened.
Why was she at the reception desk?
why wouldn't she go to the reception desk?
She does have her own office, but she does also very publicly do things a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Why is it a surprise that the secretary to the leader of the organization might occasionally check in at the reception desk where the inbox lives?
Somebody was probably putting a coffee on her mug at that point, and then the letters suddenly spawn in.
Look,
Coffee
I
on her
said it was
mug.
risky, okay? If I fall, we all fall. Let me die alone.
Coffee goes on the mug.
Anyways, do you want me to make a difficult perception
Anyway.
check with Riv too?
Um,
He does still have eyes, so.
uh,
Eyes.
funny you should say that. Go ahead, make the difficult perception check.
All right. I'm gonna make sure to actually change the difficulty. That would make rolling the check with difficulty be a lot better. I think it's more funny if I sold those.
No, they don't count as losses anyway. What would be... So difficult would be 60% of 8. That should qualify. I'm gonna need to break out my calculator here.
Those are generally just guidelines. You don't need to use
Yeah,
the
that's-
calculator. If you feel like it's enough, it's enough.
It is barely enough. You catch a reflection of something in the stream that catches you a little bit off guard, and you look up into the canopy, and you see an area that is darker than it should be, even for a canopy, except for 4... Hang on, let me check my art.
That's a great sign.
4 red eye symbols.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. Does Riv at all recognize these? Just like, off of sight. Do you want me to roll a lore or something?
What would be the best for identifying Digimon species that might be native to an area?
Lore or appraise in order to see, like, maybe if it's something that is similar to something he's seen there already. But probably lore. Lore is things like remembering information.
Let's go with lore then.
Cool. Any difficulty changes? Modifiers, plus dice, minus dice.
So this particular example of a Digimon is not going to be colored like its compatriots. Hi, Jace. So if you are on the border, I might count it as a slight failure. But I think that's a so.
No, I'm asking if there's difficulty changes, not SR changes.
I meant an SR change to be the previous two rolls.
Yeah.
Roll it normal. This is an SR change, not a.
Yeah. Oh wow. Anyway, I'm gonna willpower that.
Unacceptable. Oh, apparently this is acceptable.
Well, okay, so I can. Do I have? Okay, I do. All right, so I'm gonna start out.
You guys are gonna get a boost die from the roleplay. Asher's actually gonna get 2. Do you want to use that?
No, right now, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit a fat vigor on that real quick. In order to give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more successes.
I was about to say, these dice are just tempting people tonight with 6s and 9s, huh?
Yeah, so that's going to be a 8. Logic.
Okay. You recall that you have seen these patterns on the wings of Flymon.
Flymon.
An insectoid champion virus type Digimon.
In that case, like keeping up his like, energy. Like, he's not being too loud because, there are people sleeping like right there. So it's more of like intense kind of like whisper questioning. Riv is just going to go. Also, is it a really bad thing if things that remind me of Flymon and have symbols that look like Flymon I'm seeing reflected and in a dark area of the canopy?
So, Asher was partially tuning Riv out. He's gonna kind of look up and just be like, what?
Oh, just local.
Hello?
Sorry, go ahead, Rip.
Oh, I was gonna wait because you asked him a question, so that's important.
How far up are you looking? Are you looking up to Riv's eye level? Yeah, are you looking up to Riv's eye level, or are you looking above Riv?
Well,
that's an Asher question.
It would be to Riv, because I think Asher and Riv are the same height.
Probably about.
Actually, no, I think Riv might be a little shorter.
Yeah, maybe. But also, I don't know if Asher is standing up right now.
Fair. He's probably just sitting.
He's quadrupedal. When dogs sit, their eye line stays pretty much the same.
Well, I don't know. It depends on his posture.
Yeah, I guess.
Either way, he's looking over at
looking
Riv.
at Riv. Okay, continue, Riv.
Just in order to keep asking questions about perfectly normal things like local lore stuff. So, is it really bad if I'm seeing things that look like the eye symbols on a Flymon reflected in the water up on the canopy in a particularly dark area?
Asher's gonna look down at the water and see if he sees what Riv is seeing.
Riv, are you going to be pointing out where you see the reflection?
Hell no.
Ah,
He's not dumb.
right. I will give you another perception roll right now, Asher, at average.
You don't need to tell us what the SR requirement is. You just
sorry.
tell us the difficulty.
Yep.
Yeah, in fact, you shouldn't tell us what the SR is.
Ugh.
Mea culpa.
Willpower.
Yeah, that's better.
These dice hate people today.
He got
Well, it gave
an
me a lot of
11.
They gave me a lot of 6s earlier.
He
Indeed.
got a memory back. With a 6, you're definitely able to kind of spot the reflection of the Flymon's wings eye symbols. They are patterned in a way that looks like the eye spots on a Flymon's wings.
And, it's not really the same color as it usually is, but I kind of figure that something being or not being the same color as it usually is doesn't really matter much around here. And in fact, it might be worse if it's not actually the same color I'm used to.
Riv, why don't you go, get, Jaith? He can help you with some of those questions. Asher's gonna say that a bit louder.
Before I go, can you make sure to look really angry at me or something?
He's just going to let out an exasperated, annoyed sigh.
That's perfect.
Which I don't think he needs to act for because he just had to deal with that with Riv questions.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think he needs to act too much for that. And Riv, completely obliviously to that, is just going to go, okay, that's perfect, thanks, bye. And he is going to sort of do backpedal sidestep and then turn after a bit and go over to where he knows Chase is.
Sleeping in the tent.
Has the reflection moved at all?
It's hard to tell because the reflection is on a river, and just by nature of being a river that is flowing.
Okay. I suppose I should
It has not moved in a major way. It's flickering because of the
Okay.
river's reflection.
Basically, is it moving after Riv or anything? Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. How far are we from the actual camp itself?
That's a good question. Are you keeping
Probably not too far. I mean, we're trying to be sentries. If we're too far away, we can't really do that.
Yeah. I was more asking, how far away the river is from the actual camp itself.
So you guys found Naoki as she was drawing water and put the tent up basically around her. So
Yeah.
I was assuming that the
So we're,
the tent is pretty. Yeah, you're right on the river, as close as you can get to the bank without swimming.
Okay. So, yeah, Asher's just gonna keep an eye on the reflection for the moment. Wait until Riv is well away.
Yep. And Riv, is Jace sleeping belly up or belly down?
Probably belly up.
Important question: is Haboku sleeping on his belly?
That's actually an important question. Is Haboku sleeping
That
on
was
me
going to be
again?
my next one, yeah.
He probably is sleeping on his belly.
Aw.
All right.
Well, yeah,
well,
Haboku doesn't have his coffin.
yeah.
Gotta make do.
I didn't know my stomach was a coffin. I guess that fits. Go ahead, sorry.
Anyways, Riv is gonna go ahead and just like blink at that. Just kind of think to himself, I don't know what I expected, and he's just going to look down for wherever the nearest part of Jace's tail to him is.
There's a lot of it, so probably right by the door.
Probably everybody are cool. In that case, ice claws on the tail, just resting there now. Cold.
Jace will eventually pull his tail back and try to pull it underneath the blanket that probably doesn't fit.
Nope. And Riv will try and like keep it there and even like yank it a little bit.
Jace will try to roll over, grunt, be like, Asher, what you... Oh, you're not Asher.
Hi, sorry, I had to do this in a way that didn't make...
So, I was going
Huh?
to have Asher immediately smite the creature. Look up and smite it when he heard anything from the tents. So, would he hear that, Lightball?
Oh, goodness. I was assuming you were right by the tents because you're being a good sentry.
Oh, yes. So, I'm just asking to make sure.
I don't think the scent is soundproof.
Okay. Judgment.
Also, I'd apologize, Tal, but that was just too funny.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
I'm gonna soul
the wands tonight.
I'm gonna soul the wands. I have a whole bunch of boost dice. Eight accuracy. It is emit ethereal. Lightball.
Math.
Oh no, math.
I am pretty sure that's going to hit.
Great. They are set on holy fire from his judgment. And suffering damage over time. 2 points. And I need to make power roll as well. Does light type have any effect on this?
I am double checking.
If you use the 1.5 sheet and you just click on what their types are,
Yeah, that's what
it'll
I'm doing.
tell you.
Looks like -1.
They're weak.
It is hitting. Yeah.
For
Or
2
be effective
damage.
on a moth.
Well, all right then. I need to figure out how to make an NPC token so that I can start combat rounds.
Anyone spying on us, especially up above like this, in the middle of the night, he's going to just assume is an enemy.
I also like how he made Riv like be completely away from the combat before starting it instead of just asking Riv for help.
He also is aware that Riv tends to self-destruct with his attacks.
I mean, I guess he does have memories of Riv's past lives and knows exactly how self-destructive he actually is, instead of thinking and wildly under-guessing how self-destructive he can really get.
Well, it's also, he's seen Riv actively be self-destructive.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but if he does remember some of Riv's past lives, multiple of them have not ended in by someone else's actions.
How do we pull up the combat sheet again? Does anybody remember?
It's the 2 swords.
That's
It's
the
the two
combat
swords at the top right.
tracker. Does that doesn't give the battle map though, does it?
Oh no, he has to
Lightpaw
open
needs
that
to
up
share
first.
that,
Ah, okay.
if we are using one.
I don't have a map.
That's fine.
I am going to need to figure out how to make NPCs at some point too. I'm keeping track though. 2 damage. There was ongoing damage with this as well.
Damage
Yes.
over time. Every time the enemy's turn rolls around, he'll roll those dice as damage, bypassing integrity.
Cool.
If they take a cleanse action, they could try and cleanse that off of them.
Which, it's only 2 damage, so probably, but...
You can botch. I've seen people get a -2 on 22 dice.
You know, fair. Though also considering how cleanse works, we might want to revisit how much XP damage over time even is.
I mean, that's fair. I guess the main point is the power cost being 2.
The XP cost I've got listed is 36 for damage over time times 2. Which, considering how
that's
easy
right.
it is to get rid of, that seems a little high.
I mean, we could always drop it down to, like, guaranteed damage is 12.
I'd
example.
say drop it down to 12 would work. But either way, I'll add that to the to-do list, and
We
We'll
can
worry
do that
about
in
it.
a dev session.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag table talk.
Yeah, well,
Hashtag
this is
dev
just going to
talk at
happen
this point.
occasionally.
Hashtag all 3 devs are in the same game talk.
Yeah.
This talk will just happen occasionally. Not super
Oops,
often,
all
but
devs?
will.
Plus the secretary is here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have had Raharu at that discussion note. Anyways, back on track. Yeah, he dropped that on them.
Guess that puts us at initiative.
Yep, that does indeed put you at initiative.
Well then, for Asher's initiative.
Lamau Fulgur. Okay.
Oh my
Eee,
God.
many crickets there, Fulgur.
Fulgur fast.
Fulgur decided that he is going first today.
Lightpaw, have you used Fantasy Grounds as a storyteller before?
I have not, no. That's why I'm gonna
Okay.
need.
Go ahead and open the characters menu on the right-hand side. This is also what I usually use to make a enemy. You can click the plus side, add an item, give it whatever name you want, and then right-click on it in the list and say take ownership as GM. But otherwise, you're also going to want to open the combat tracker with the 2 swords in the upper right, and click and drag everybody from that characters menu onto the combat tracker.
We're professionals.
We are.
Yeah, it's okay to do some on-the-job training.
Trial by fire.
If I had a
Rift,
You know how
clicker,
many jobs I've
if I had a clicker, I would be clicking it right now because you did such a good job. What's a good boy?
He did such a good job. Look at him, everybody. Aren't you so proud?
I really should get a clicker though.
I've got a bell around here somewhere. Do you want me to use the bell?
It's
What do
not
you mean
quite
by a
as if
clicker?
it's a little thing that you can press on and it makes a loud clicking sound. It's used for training dogs as an immediate positive response.
I get it.
I don't know. Maybe Lightpower's part kitty, and this makes them happy. My cat just came into the room looking at me like, "What the f is that?" It's a bell goober. You got one on your collar for a reason. Don't look at me like that.
Kitty's doing kitty things.
Puppy is also doing puppy things.
Oh, referring to yourself in third person now?
Yes.
Aw.
For bookkeeping purposes, Asher, you're getting bumped up to 13 initiative because the Flymon's second turn is going to fall between you and Jason.
Oh, boss fight. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, good.
I'll
It's
switch
been a
to that
while.
playlist.
It has been a while since we had a boss fight in this game. Since what was it, Rugiri?
Maybe not.
Yuri,
Hang
it's
on.
been a while since we've had a fight.
Yeah.
To be fair, our last fight was Rugiri.
Hey, I'm ready to go. Let's throw.
Oh, actually, it was after that. It was Jace's arm.
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
Jason's
Jason's arm. Yeah, Jason's arm. Yeah.
Right, you guys fought my arm while I tried to not fight.
Oh,
I
I'm
just
sorry,
forgot
I
about
was-
it because it wasn't much of a fight because Riv just like exhausted himself instead of making an actual fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And Asher just kind of absorbed all of the data that was coming in, so...
Hey, look, I got a really cool arm out of it. And I
Ogre.
finally get to use my dang arm blade. Holy goodness.
Ogre was
Hey.
busy eating tater tots.
There's a shield in there, too.
There is, but I haven't had an opportunity to use either.
I do need to correct myself. It is not actually just Asher whose initiative had to increase by 1. Asher, Jason, Haboku all had to increase by 1 to get the Flymon's second turn in the right spot.
Right side.
this Flymon's having a bad day.
No, to be fair, it just might not have a high initiative.
I can't reveal it. It rolled 6 on 2 die. But because of the donation goal, last week, the best part of waking up is having extra initiative. Or consistent initiative.
copy.
Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Folgers
Also-
isn't all that good with coffee.
At the bottom of the combat tracker, I believe is where it's at, there should be a green, yellow, and red icon. You can click and drag the red ones onto the Flymon to signify enemy.
You can also just like click the
green little icon
the
next to
green
the eye.
icon, yeah.
And then on the left side of them, you'll want to click the eyeball or whatever it is on this theme. There you go.
There you go. That's uno. There's
There's
those.
the other one.
Good boy. I hope my snapping my fingers came through.
No,
It did.
I mean, I got the bell still.
I didn't hear it. What?
Hey,
I heard
dear.
it briefly.
Ah. Oh,
Yeah, that
okay,
comes
now I heard it. What the heck?
Oh, that was a bad one.
Okay, so since Asher just took his turn, I guess it is now Jace's turn. Jace,
Well,
you
no,
were
that
asleep.
was...
No, that counts
That's
as a
surprise round.
technically.
Surprise
So we
round
start
then.
at the top.
Okay.
So it goes to the top.
Which actually would mean
so-
that the Flymon... Well, no, the Flymon would probably have been expecting it. I was going to argue maybe I could have gotten a crit because...
No, he was spying on you. He wasn't expecting the attack to come now, but he was
Yeah.
expecting an attack to come.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Gib Gab. Fulgur's turn. Fulgur's asleep.
Fulgur is asleep, but how loud was Asher's attack?
Well, I think you should more ask how loud was Jace's shout of alarm.
Yeah, I think Jace's shout probably outlouds the attack a bit.
Yeah.
But for a dramatic effect, and it is Asher we're talking about, generally it is not good to spy on a god!
Okay, everybody's awake. Got it.
Well, and it's also a Flymon, so talking is now a action that's going to require a perception roll to receive information from one another. Shouting, not so much. Talking, though. Because Flymon makes really loud noises. Really loud, drony noises.
Oh, great.
That
We
drown
got a
out
pissed off
people's-
bug.
That drown out people's sense of hearing.
Okay, Mala, get in here. We need you to be annoying this entire... I'm kidding. We just need you to be you in voice for a little bit. I'm glad he's not here. He's gonna DM me tomorrow. Era, why?
Honestly, I do think that the Kunem Online fits Mala pretty well.
So Fulgur's gonna come out of his tent, look around, try and look around to see what's going on.
I will say he is currently on fire with brilliant white light coming from him. He was just
How far
smited,
away?
so...
How far away is he?
Canopy of the trees. The lower canopy of the trees.
Oh yeah, but
He's right over the camp.
distance for ranges.
Oh,
Yeah.
Trees, this section of the forest. He's probably about, I want to say 15 feet off the ground. We'll go with 15 feet.
Jeez, he's right over.
Yeah, he's right over. I'm not going to make you guys do medium range attacks to hit this guy yet.
Aw, but Asher has medium range.
Yet.
So yeah, he's gonna be like, and then immediately fire a glacial impulse at it.
Okie dokie.
And this is the hit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
To be fair, giant spider or giant bug right overhead as soon as you exit the tent.
This is a water type move.
Electric,
Yes.
I think. Water?
Oh
said
shoot! I
glacial.
forgot to do the setup.
Oops.
Oh well. That's probably gonna miss. The two.
Oh,
Uh,
it matters
typing-
what type this is.
Oh, water.
it
It's
does?
weak
Okay.
Water.
that matters for the power stage for damage. This is accuracy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that. Plink.
And then he's gonna use glacial shift to become electric water. As he's basically forgotten kind of the spur of the moment
Panic, 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 panic.
yes. That'll be his turn.
All right, Riv.
All right. Riv is, well, first going. He's literally right at the edge of the tent. And he totally heard Asher yell that. Right? Like, he totally
definitely.
heard that.
You were already awake, so yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
Asher
need to
yelled
fight off
it
the
partially to, backsass the Flymon, or to sass the Flymon, but also to make sure everybody gets woken up.
Alright, anyway, Riv is going to sigh a bit because, dang it, he didn't get a chance to warn people about what was actually going on yet. But he's gonna go ahead and use his buff move, Draconic Will, and then he's gonna try and ice spear the thing. So, real quick here, I'm gonna go ahead and roll this accuracy. God, it's been so long since I had to roll this. Wild. I don't know my own combat numbers off the top of my head.
Oh, right. I should probably actually look at those, huh?
Ain't that wild?
Blow the dust off that cubby, guys.
Well, first of all, I know that there's been a good amount of hit stun happening to it, so that's ethereal. Does that hit?
Brief explanation of hit stun, please.
Every time a successful attack, when it comes, or an attack that has some amount of successes comes your way, your evasion drops by 1. Every time that something hits and deals damage to you, the integrity of that related damage goes down by 1. This resets at their turn. So after Riv, all of this would reset. If you have the sheet open right now, you should see a little box called Hit Stun. If you put the numbers into there, it'll automatically lower the evasions appropriately and integrities appropriately.
I was honestly expecting this combat to actually start next session, so that's on me.
Oh yeah, just as a quick sheet explanation for you, that's how that'll work.
No, it does not hit.
No, it does not hit. All right, in that case, I'm going to use a soul. That's now a 5. Does a 5 hit?
Specifically because of the hit stun.
Hit stun, let's go. You are my favorite little thing. Cool. So you said they were weak to water, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I currently have a +1 there. For 3 damage. I don't expect that to do a whole lot, but damage is damage. And time to go to the actual meat and potatoes here, because Ice Spear is a quick action. That means he has a remaining standard action, and he's going to try and freeze it. Because, mostly because he doesn't know if this is a strong opponent or a weak opponent. Probably strong, but either way, we kind of don't want them getting away in case they're a scout. So, because he specifically does not know intentions. Does a 7 meet or beat their soul save?
I am woefully underprepared. How would I calculate the soul save?
So if you look at the quick reference stats, it should be there. But the way that you calculate that is soul plus their highest expertise outside of teamwork, and their integrity, take all of that, divide that by 2. If it's a half number, it rounds up by math rules.
Okay.
I need to meet or beat its like AC.
That would beat it then.
Beat it then? Alright, cool. With this, Riv is going to take an unfortunate amount of exhaustion, which immediately brackets him. In exchange, this Flymon currently has the restrained condition. Tier 2 of it, intensity 2, with an effect DC of 8. Or SR.
That's the
Okay.
resist.
That's the
amount.
resist. That's
Yep.
the resist success rating that they need to hit in order to cleanse a stage of it.
If they were to cleanse on their turn.
Yep. So, as for what the second stage of restrain does, cannot take movement actions and cannot take attack actions.
Okay. You said SR8?
SR8. Yep.
Okay, and what is a cleanse action?
A cleanse action is they roll their soul plus their highest expertise outside of teamwork, and their one of the available resistance skills. For restrained, the resistance skills are acrobatics or athletics. Take the amount of successes. If it meets or beats the save SR, they cleanse one stage of it. If they cleanse one stage of it, they can take attack actions, but still can't take movement actions.
Okay. So it's soul, highest expertise.
Yeah, but this will be on their turn, which it is going to be like a second once I click the button. But
yeah.
And one important note is that if in order to maintain like the flying type movement, movement speed, they need to take a movement action, otherwise they fall. So if it can't successfully get rid of both stacks in this upcoming turn, they're gonna fall to the ground.
Unless they are perched on the branch, that they would probably be fine on.
Yeah.
Clinging to the branch.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if they're flying and they get hit with this, they need to cleanse it or they're going to drop like a rock.
Yeah, noted.
Which is obviously important for this fight. With that all covered, that will be Riv's turn.
Also, do me a favor, Lightpaw. Click the little circle next to Riv in the combat tracker.
On the left of me.
There we go. Now we know whose turn it is.
Yeah.
And we can pass the turn ourselves.
Oh, come on! That was almost a 10!
It was almost.
Almost.
Well, no damage from the dot.
Dot damage, fail.
Yeah, been there. A lot.
Whee!
Well, Flymon's turn.
Going to do this. That's not what I meant to do.
Did you mean to succeed?
No, I just rolled 10d10 instead of using the formula. I count successes myself.
Yep, now I gotta do that shit manually.
Okay, well, that cleanse did not work.
Alright.
So he's still stage 2 restrained. He is going to buzz his wings very, very angry.
To note, they can't take attack actions. If, for example, they have buff moves they would like to use, those are still entirely valid.
Don't believe they would in this situation.
That's fair. I'm just letting you know that they technically aren't locked out of doing everything. If they have non-offensive maneuvers, they can still do those.
Yeah.
So they can still brace, they can still dodge. Well, I guess they tried to cleanse, so they can't right now. But
Speaking of being a little unprepared for combat, I need to use the restroom. I am going to
nice.
pass the turn and be right back.
Well, if we're standing up, I'm getting a drink because I'm half asleep here.
That's right. It's about to be Asher's turn again anyway, so. Asher tries to quickly defeat it so Riv can't be self-destructive. Riv, oh boy, exhaustion time. To be fair, the exhaustion is very much so worth having the ability to do this in emergencies, you know?
Fair.
I still think we may want to revisit the restrained condition.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to remind you that, like, you know, first of all, second win, which I am going to like tell him about because that is a very important counterplay. Because honestly, it would be just as awful if, for example, Riv applied sealed. Another one would be charmed. Charmed would make it so that way it can't attack Riv or any of Riv's allies right now. That would completely also turn off its ability to attack. Berserk would make it so it would only be able to attack with strike.
Fair.
Fear
Also,
would, you know, yeah.
we should also probably back up and let him know that he can attempt the cleanse multiple times.
Yeah, he just kind of, you know, yeah. Well, I guess since the actions themselves aren't disabled, they just limit what it does, I guess. But yeah, you know, yeah.
I'd still say that is close enough.
It's close enough. Cleanse just has some specific wording, but yeah.
Well, then I will update the wording because, you know.
Yeah. I guess it can if it wants to with the specific wording, but the specific wording does make it weird sometimes. But that's just more to do with how it has to work than anything, really.
I have achieved caffeination.
Nice.
GG.
I'm not passing out. Why are you GGing me, man? I just got the thing that's going to reduce my exhaustion for a scene here.
Vote for caffeine.
There's a calf in the chat now?
Well, there better not be. We're 18 plus.
Quote for caffeine. Ren broken counter. I'm sorry, I'm afraid this service has been retired for the time being.
Come on, is Raharu really the only one to laugh at my awful joke? I thought for sure that would get Era.
No, not this time.
Dang it. Usually you like my awful jokes.
That's the Tao.
I wouldn't say like.
That's
That's a strong
Begrudgingly
word.
respect.
Begrudgingly laugh at. I lose respect for myself every time I laugh at one. Because some part of me feels like I should be ashamed of the fact that I understand you half the time.
Don't worry, Tao. I love your awful jokes.
Yeah. There we go. Sorry about that. I am back and I laughed.
did you hear us about the options that you've got access to, by the way?
Yeah, I'm going to retroactively do one more cleanse attempt.
Yep. This is in place of using one of the disabled actions. So, like, if you use an attack action to attempt to do it, then
Yeah.
you know, that counts as you having attacked. So basically, if they have a quick action attack, you should try and use the quick action thing first in order to potentially keep a standard action.
Burn priorities from bottom to top.
Please don't burn your bottoms.
But what if they like it?
Please don't burn your bottoms without enthusiastic consent.
I'm gonna get a DM from Mala tomorrow.
It's just going to say lamp.
Yes, it is.
Lamp.
I'd ask my other
It'll
one.
have
But
the little bee emoji they use.
a really mean birthday gift to give to Mala, a bug zapper. It is technically a lamp.
It is.
It
The
is.
forbidden one.
Spicy lamp.
The only problem is I'd be worried that he would actually lick it.
Heck.
Gonna roll your dice there, Aeroton?
Yeah, I was trying to find the way to do the string, but I will find that in a minute.
The other thing I will remind you of is Second Wind Cleanse, which will utilize a Vigor and a Will, giving them 2 exhaustion, but it will automatically cleanse everything. So it would reset all of their stat changes, all of their conditions, everything goes to 0, positive, negative.
I'm not even going to roll the explosions that succeeded.
Well, do it. You should roll the explosions, because if you double, it'll clear both at the same time.
Okay.
So you'll need to get 16 to cleanse both.
No. One of the explosions rolled a 1.
True combo.
That is also the other important reason. But I prefer to think of the positive reasons to roll more 10s.
So one of the 2 stages got cleansed.
So long as they met or beat an 8 without exceeding 16. They go down to restrained 1, which means they can't move, but now they can attack if they have ranged attacks or people get within melee.
Yeah, we're just going to quietly move back to Asher's turn.
Okay. Well, time for another smite. Oh, right, that tab. I clicked on the wrong tab and my brain just kind of short-circuited for a moment of, like, why am I here? You know, walking into the kitchen and forgetting why you walked in.
Why are we here? Just to suffer?
To bring faith until tomorrow.
Is being a living jukebox just a dragon thing?
Maybe.
Oof.
Oh,
And it has no hit stun anymore.
I have 1 more willpower.
I don't know if it's worth it on this.
I want to hit!
This thing has pretty good special or ethereal evasion. I don't.
The last time we had combat was Furvis sitting there, unable to do jack shit.
Okay, fair enough.
I am not going to sit here in our probably last combat for the next month or longer and do jack shit again. You know what? I got enough boost dice. 7.
7 will probably hit.
Hey, Lightpaw, we need you to talk. Lightpaw, are you muted?
No, I was giving chat random Marten video for no reason. 7 just barely misses.
Fine. Might as well try this. Quick action, defrag, refrag.
Oh.
So about that Ren powder.
Yeah.
Jeez. So question, Lightpaw. The
Potentially answer.
Flymon's on a branch, yes?
On some branches, yes.
Okay, fantastic. Jace looks or opens the tent. Gonna go, fuck. Cast. We'll use his recode crit scale accuracy up to crit up 1. Quick port to stand beside it and take a swing with his blade. Hopefully these branches can hold me. Does 7 hit its physical? Oh, did that 9 explode?
You rolled.
Are you rolling D9?
Yeah.
What? Oh my goodness. That explains it. Okay, D10. 9 through this code. Let's try that again. I think I did this right this time. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
Of course it ends in
uh,
a 1.
And
one's
guess who
tonight.
does have boost dice? I'm gonna go ahead and roll 2 of those ones away. Doubt it's a crit, but 9 physical.
That hits, yes.
Okay, and it's not 5 over double, so
Nope.
let me see. 10. Okay, I can't believe I'm asking this as a dev. It's plus skill half a tribute, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then all associated modifiers if you have, like, you know, power
Yep.
on the attack, yada, yada, yada.
Yep, that part I remember. I was just trying to get the other part. Oh shoot! I think my
I have
accuracy.
questions for the dev. Did you fixed the sheet calculating ethereal stuff, right?
On the thing, yeah. Yeah. I knew what was going on with that. I just needed to.
Cool.
4 damage. It does have hack, so it doesn't matter if it's resistant to slashing or not.
Cool. Noted.
It's weak to it, that matters.
Yes, if it's weak to it, that does matter.
There's a 6 in there.
There is a single 6, so it could be 1 damage higher.
No. It is not weak.
Okay,
Not weak to slashing, rather.
that ends my turn.
Is a bug.
Eat a bug.
Okay. How close is it now?
15 feet in the air. So it's
Okay.
on a branch.
Well, can't really do that unless I run straight at it and attempt to bite it. Well, attempt to climb the tree and attempt to bite it.
And unfortunately, doggy paws are not made for climbing trees.
Okay. Double check. The distance on this should be... Okay, that's short range. One thing I really can do, though. So, Haboku is going to attempt to Spectral Flame at it.
Remember, just win.
Yeah, just win.
This is stab, so... Yeah, didn't really think I was gonna do anything with that.
The attempt was made.
Can I attempt to do the same move twice if it misses?
No, unfortunately, not unless it has Fury.
Okay. Dang it. There's this other move that I have, but I'm not sure how it is because it is a line an AoE, but I'm not sure how that works if it's above the enemy's above it.
Well, you aim where it is, so you could shoot 10 feet in the air or 20 feet in the air.
And depending on how many times you bought it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you can do it like normal.
Okay.
You can aim in 3 dimensions.
You are allowed to.
We don't have it, but I guess an orthogonal downside would be pretty funny.
Let's not bring trigonometry into tabletops.
Why not?
But Pythagorean theorem.
To be fair, I said it'd be funny, not good.
All right, let's try it.
Sometimes
So
you
I
got to
think-
do things for the lulz, man.
Oh, I think this might require a moving thing, unless that's the branch is like right above have Jace, Ace, Haboku, and Ash's tent.
It was more towards the what would be the middle of the camp.
So you could probably move this turn at least.
Yeah, Haboku will move to so that he's like a bit underneath the branch, but it's still a little bit out of the way in case it tries to attack him directly, and I guess it'll be his turn.
Okay. Would the continual damage apply on both of its turns, or just okay? So Asher, I need the continual damage.
Fuck it.
Excellent, moving right along.
Oh. Yay!
2 damage. You are winner. You did it.
Don't worry, I know this feeling very well thanks to Spike.
I mean, you've dealt half the damage that has been dealt to this thing. But its first quick action is going to be this. Want y'all to know, y'all ain't the only ones who are getting the true combos.
Good to know.
Probably the only saving grace we have here.
Let's get its move action.
Somebody brush off the
Yeah, that did it.
Oh.
Ren lose your dust nest.
Yep.
What were you saying for what action it was taken?
Move.
Oh, it can't?
Cleanse as the move action.
Oh, okay.
Which means it's only got dots left, but it is cleansed of the restrained.
Did it get an 8?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
So it has a... That'd be both its standard actions, or its regular actions, right?
It did a quick action attack.
So it's got a standard left. A regular action.
Okay. Jace.
Yes, please.
You are in melee range.
That I am.
From Hell's Heart, it stabbeth thee.
Stabbeth away.
As soon as I figure out how that...
Stab away my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are gone.
Lay your weary head to rest.
Don't you cry no more. One of the songs that everybody sings whenever you sing the first few bars.
Uh-huh.
That's like almost every song with me. But yeah.
Oh,
more
but we
people
also
do go
got
for that
Zim
one.
this time.
That's true, that's true.
It depends on if I know the song. I don't know a lot of songs.
True, there's another one I know that everybody sings if you bring it up.
I don't imagine that a 3 hits your physical evasion, Jace.
No. It does not.
Well, Hell's Heart stabbed. And he missed.
And Hell's Heart has just increased my accuracy against him by 1 for the next turn. Thank you. Continue this, please.
Kotora.
Ah.
It said something, by the way. I need you to make a perception roll.
Everyone?
Let's go with Jace specifically. It's who he was trying to talk to. But, you know, buzz, 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 buzz.
For instinct.
You're barely able to make out there are some consonants in there. It starts with a T. There's another T in there somewhere.
Can I just take the free action and give him a look and be like, turn down the volume a bit first?
He needs you to speak up.
Stop buzzing! I shout. Go ahead, Kotora.
Okay. Kotora is just waking up and yawning and getting out of the tent and just wondering, hey, what's up, everybody? Ah!
Giant murder hornet.
Bees.
The Bez. Bez.
Okay. Well, Kotora is going to try to move closer to the Flymon, and then I'm going to use my heating up buff mood to increase my physical damage by 1. And that's it.
Things are heating up.
Oh boy. So, Volker's gonna look up at the trees where this thing is. It's on some branches, right?
It is suspended from some branches with eye symbols on its wings, or eye spots on its wings, surrounded by holy fire, with a
And it-
loud droning noise that is making it difficult to hear, but you're pretty sure that if you could hear, it would be saying, "Be not afraid."
Oh, it's a biblically accurate bug. Got it.
Cool.
Bibble bibble.
It's getting bifrosted along with the branches in a 30-foot line.
Does that 30-foot line include Jace?
He could choose not to target,
Ah, okay.
even if it does pass through. He can just have it not affect Jace.
So the branches are going to be hit by this, but I still need to see if the buzz is hit by it.
Basically, every AoE in this system has shaped blast and aim.
Awesome. Good to know. The
Right, I need to
storyteller will remember this for later.
Need
Yes.
to reduce that to 6 because this is a water move. Gonna soul that one.
Easy there,
That
Nova.
is 5, 6, 7, 9 to hit.
Against Ethereal.
This is yeah.
I mean, not that it matters at 9 to hit, but yes.
Cool. Is it weak to water?
It is.
Oh, it's about to have a bad day along with the branches. Five damage as a beam that Haboku remembers comes shooting out from where Folger is
Easy there, Heimdall.
towards the canopy where the buzz is.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
that affected him.
So, will it start falling on its turn if it doesn't take a move action, or will it just fall right the fuck down?
If it ends its turn,
Cool.
or I guess
cool,
if
cool.
it is not currently engaged in the flying action, it is not considered suspended in the air and thus would fall.
Cool. Haboku, can I get an evasion?
Oh no!
Okay, let me just double check that. 2. I'll go instinct.
Oh no!
I'll willpower. Okay.
Well,
Sold the
it's
one.
better than nothing.
Sold the 1. Okay, it's a 2.
Better than bad. It's good.
Well, Haboku, you're not getting logged. You're, getting bead. as the bee falls literally on your head.
Oh,
Insert sound of a dog getting crushed under something. Just a whining sound.
It's it's a good thing it's not getting an attack of opportunity from this. I don't think this
Well,
counts.
forced movement does not provoke any attack of
Yes.
opportunity from any side.
Which would be funny though.
Does
After
Haboku
that-
take any damage from this?
No. I'm trying to see if there's a condition that matches being tripped, but it doesn't look like I can really do that. So no.
No, there's a trip thing.
Toppled.
Well, no, I mean like literally, there's like a trip thing which counts as being prone. So what prone would do, this would be in chapter 8 on the actual document. It's in the tactical conditions section.
Okay.
Which covers things like, cover, flanked, and prone. Basically, melee attacks -1 difficulty against prone targets. And, Basically, it works like how you think prone would, but it just does difficulty changes instead of amount changes.
It looks like there was technically enough of a fall to do a single dot of damage.
A chip damage.
Then,
Well, you got to roll it first.
you
It
gotta
can
roll
roll a 0, or it can botch, which would be
Which no
kind of
does
funny.
not heal.
It
There's
does
a
not heal,
specific
but
note that it
funny.
does not heal.
Okay, so take the Haboku, take the chip damage, and B also takes the chip damage.
yeah, Fulgur upon is like,
Riv! Unless Fulgur has other things that Fulgur would like to do in Fulgur's turn.
no, Fulgur's just gonna sulk that he
Whoopsies.
brought it down right onto Haboku.
Make sure to pass the turn, Fulgur.
All right. Is the bee currently considered prone?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. This is just a personal. Real quick, ignore. Lamau. Nice.
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 Well, because that roll is so nice, I'm gonna do the thing, which is going to perhaps be a little bit mean, but anyway. Riv is first of all going to take a movement action to go ahead and get next to the Flymon. And he is going to, well, he'll go ahead and use his buff move again because Oh wait. Is his other thing considered? Is it still a quick action? Hold on. Oh, hey, it is. Cool. He's going to do a quick action attack real quick. Which will be at 6 dice. At -2 difficulty for accuracy. Polarizing. That's a 3. This is ethereal.
Prone does not affect ethereal resistance.
No. It affects my accuracy roll. It doesn't affect their base
Okay.
stats.
Then no. They've only
Okay.
been hit by 2 ethereal attacks, right?
Well, evasions are universal. It's the split damage that matters for integrity.
Mm,
If you look at Hitstun, it even says plural evasions. It's basically how many times you've had to evade something.
Yeah, it should only have 1 hit stun from Fulgur right now, though, because Kotora didn't attack. So
Yeah. But now Riv has applied a hit stun to it from having made what would have been a successful attack, so it was forced to dodge. Which is... Go ahead.
I was going to say that brings it up to 2 hit stun for whatever Riv's about to do next.
Yeah. Which, besides coloration, is it just a pretty normal Flymon?
as far as you have seen so far.
All right. So that does that mean it's attacking with those like pincer thingamabobber arms?
You know, funny story. So far, it's attacked with its stinger, but that might just be because its stinger was literally next to Jace.
That's fair. I didn't know what its orientation was and if it could even get the stinger near things. In any case, Riv is going to attempt to data spike it and just temporarily steal the stinger tip.
Lol. I'm gonna steal your stinger. Got your stinger.
Which, kind of mean, but also Lamau anyway. Does a 7 physical hit.
Yes.
All right, interaction with Mythic.
It has the mythic type.
That
That
does
means
not
it
mean its
triggers-
other type might not be weak. Is it
Yeah.
interaction with Mythic?
Double checking.
Is it Shadow Mythic, just out of curiosity?
It is... wait, hang on. I might have flubbed that up. Give me a second. Water.
Would your woman get it right?
Yeah, would you just...
It resists mythic twice, actually.
All right, double resistant to Mythic. Cool.
Flamin' hell, man.
It is shadow poison, for the record.
Okay.
Yep, both of which Mythic is bad against. All right. Anyway. Do you want any modifiers for me being specific about what I'm trying to do, or nah?
It was creative. So I'm going to take that into account when...
All right, cool. I just
doing
wanted to
the
make sure.
S-bar.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Because this is an actual attack, so it will be dealing damage.
Yeah.
So that is the funniest little true combo.
That is the truest of combos right now, or right there.
Anyway, luckily I still have some stuff left over, so I'm gonna be using that real quick. Just really quickly because. All right, that is going to be 10 damage physical.
Duly noted.
Because I just realized I don't use this effect too much.
I4?
Okay. I need to know how much damage was actually taken because of lifesteal.
You're at full life anyway.
Yeah, but I'm kind of information fishing because I technically get to know that because of how much I would have lifesteal.
I've been doing this kind of on the fly. The 10, I didn't reduce it physical at all. It probably should be reducing it, but...
Well, yeah, I need to know what the physical integrity is.
Woefully unprepared. I thought I was going to have another week to build this sheet.
Yeah, no,
it's
you
fine. I
could
can
have
just
called I will say, for future reference, you could have called the session early.
Yeah.
We're only 2 hours
also,
in.
I'm fine. I'm fine just passing on this information for now, but like, you know.
This is a training battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Training the GM, which is unfortunate, but...
also, I was gonna say, now that I think about it, since we are pretty much like almost at the top of the turn order, maybe we should call it now because it is getting kind of to our end time. And I know we're in the middle of combat, but I need to head to bed pretty soon. I'm starting to fall.
Well, we will end at the... I mean, we can end...
It's like 7 minutes away.
Yeah.
Just pause it on the Flymon's turn, continue next time.
Yeah. I mean, Riv just took all of his actions, so...
Yeah.
So, here's what we'll do. I'll get you that information after I actually build this sheet.
Cool.
And then we will go from there. I will probably steal you or somebody to actually build this sheet.
I'm the best for numbers checks here, but obviously I'm also... I mean, all three of the devs were the thing, so technically speaking.
I would recommend reaching out to Raijin. He's done a really good job.
Yeah, he makes really scary enemies.
Noted.
But any of the three devs are also available.
Yep. So, like, if you want to ask someone in the game about numbers things, like, I'm up for it, but also, you know, do keep in mind that I am a player and I have strict anti-metagame policies, but also, you know...
He is a player.
I am a player.
Yeah. No, I fully get you. I will probably bother Raijin at some point.
Cool.
Hear that, Raijin? I will be bothering you.
Bother.
Yeah.
Bother.
The fun little side effect of having a lifesteal effect is basically being able to information gather. It's a nice little side effect that people don't think about.
There's a reason why I have lifesteal.
Lamau, nice.
Get in line, Raijin?
I don't think we have a problem with lines here.
Oh no, we can share.
We can put multiple leashes on your collar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get so confused.
Don't worry, we'll color code them for you.
Yep. I mean, it's worked with Rex, it's worked with Ren, it works with Mala. You'll adjust.
Well, in most of those, you know, they've got one, you know, actual owner. It's just the others also can tug on their leashes here and there. This, here we don't have, Lightball doesn't have an actual owner that I'm aware of.
Oh. So I guess we'll just have to do split custody.
Well, I'll loan him. We'll get him a 4-colored collar. You know, split it into quarters, you know. Probably purple, black for Tal. Red, of course, my standard red, black.
Yeah, be the Flymon's turn when we come back next next week.
Yep, congratulations. You also get to think about how much, if at all, Riv got to steal of the stinger.
Yeah, Riff probably dealt the highest amount of damage per, and yes, that would be my partner in chat. I didn't know if he was still listening and wanted to take the claim.
I got him. Nice.
I'm just saying, just because they're your partner does not mean that they're your owner.
I gave him the leash first.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah. Also, I think it's hilarious that Riv got that on a roll where he was at +2 difficulty. +2 difficulty forces 10 damage anyway. Nice.
I was gonna do something silly, but I'm gonna save it because I might try it next session. Also, highlight pause partner.
Hello.
Don't mind us. We might tease the crap out of him, unless you don't give consent. That's a different story.
Yeah, we'll stop if you don't want us to, but you know.
If you really want to see him squirm, though, if you have the leash and you're willing to share, we can make him melt on stream.
Hey, if he wants to stop this, he can just tell us to stop or start taking the Flygon straight, you know, or Flymon, not Flygon. Lamau, I'm tired.
Lol.
So am I.
I think we do need to move on to closing remarks and or credits.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for the stream. That was Data Anomaly Hunter Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or by grabbing some merch over at zgfgaming.store. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget you can also find these sessions on Spotify, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.